Good morning, good morning. It is now 6 a.m. No. I headed out at 6 a.m. It is now 6:55 a.m. I got a load of pallets that I'm gonna drop off, and then we're gonna go pick up another load. So the door is open right now. So let's go check in. Not too long ago, I saw a guy riding on a forklift, so he should be around here somewhere in case I need help checking in. So that was quick and easy. He told me I could back in at dock door 1. That's the dock door I always back in every time I come here. Oh, I guess maybe he's letting them know that the pallets are here. So yeah, man, let's get the back of this cracked open. Let's get it popping. It was pretty smooth getting in here. I just, I like to cut myself in here and then pull up the street and out because there's a whole parking lot full of cars right over there. And I don't want to, I don't want to try to back in, cut my trailer in, and then on my passenger side, I'm blinded. So I ended up swiping those cars. I don't want to do that. So I try to always, when I pull up more close to the left side so that way I can back in easily. Just chuck these wheels. Good to go. So we're now at Irving Papers. About to go pick up this load. Got here pretty smooth. I didn't go into no traffic. It's pretty smooth this morning. But I wasn't on a busy interstate either. So that could also play a role in the smooth traffic this morning. I'm looking at all the paper they got out here. Caution, forklifts. Well, I don't see none outside right now. And this place, they have 2 doors. No, they have 3. They have 3, no, 4. Actually 4. So I'm just hoping that, I could get up in a good door, because it's tough. These doors are real tough. All these doors are real tough to get in. Well, all three of the three that face outwards, they're real tough to get in. The fourth door, I never backed into those doors. They never had me back into there. So let's just see what it looks like right now. We got a guy in a truck loading. So there is one guy in the truck, one guy in the door right now, and two doors open on this side and 2 on this side. So actually there's actually 5 doors. I don't know where I got 4. So there's 5 doors. Normally I get in those 2 doors over there, and then there's 2 right here, but I never go in those doors. I never ever go in those doors when I come here. So let's see where they want me. See, those are the 2 doors I was talking about. I never get put in those doors. It's always one of these doors. I don't think I'll ever go in those doors. Oh, they're cleaned up a lot around here. So I normally just follow these arrows, and it leads me to the office where I gotta check in at. They did a lot of cleaning up around here. So here's the office. All right, so we got the gloves. I'm gonna get up in dock door 4 because dock door 5 there's a truck in there, and dock door 6 is a truck in there. Dock door 5 is in the middle. Hold on, I'm getting so confused. All right, so 4, 5, 6. Dock door 4, I'm gonna go in dock door 4. Dock door 5 is the middle, and dock door 6 has a truck in it. I'm gonna go in dock door 4 because it gives us a space in between. Just, you know, some breathing room. Give us some breathing room, you know. Now, if dock door 5 was taken, if dock door 4 was taken, then I have no choice. But when there's space, when there's open space and open doors in between, I like to leave some space because it gives me breathing room when I'm backing. And it also gives, you know, a little space for us truckers to have our little space. It's just, you know, space. All right, man, so let's go back this in there. So I did ended up driving in door number 5 in the middle. I did want some space from this guy, but there's another truck who came from behind, and I'm thinking he's going to, you know, not be in my way, and he ended up being in my way of backing into that door. So I had no choice but to go in the middle door, which is door 5. And get this, as soon as I back in, you know, I get out his way, he speeds off and continues up the road. All this time, he could have just been out my way and just stayed further back from me. That way I could have just gotten the door. But no, he wants to stay directly in front of the spot I was going to be getting in. He didn't back up. He just sat there. So I was just forced into the middle door. But it's cool. I'm inside the door, so I still got a green light. So I'm just going to chill here, wait till we get ready, and eat my fruit. And yeah, man. And then we out here. Hey, how you doing? Good, thank you. It has like a smell of like gunpowder. I don't know if you know what gunpowder smells like, but I got my bill of lading. Yeah, it smells like gunpowder. Today was too easy, man. I mean, this wasn't enough for you guys. I'm gonna take you guys with me today and tomorrow. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Let's go. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever time it is that you're watching this video. Look, man, I have another overnight to do. Right now I have an empty trailer on my back. We're gonna take this trailer, we're gonna go upstate New York, and we're gonna pick up a load at Acre Glass. We're gonna take that load to the hotel, we're gonna crash there for the night, and we're gonna get up in the morning and we're gonna drop off that load. Now, right now it's raining, it's gloomy, it's doomy, it's one of those types of days where I just really wanna relax. But man, I got a job to do and money to get. So it's supposed to be snowing tomorrow, so when I wake up in the morning, We'll see if it's snowing. We'll see how much snow it is. It'll be my first time really driving in those kind of conditions. So I'm gonna take it real easy, real slow. So yeah, man, let's get it going. Let's go. Made it to Inca Glass 5 hours, 25 minutes later. Yup. So I'm about to go check in right now. Surprisingly, it looks a little controlled, but I didn't turn that corner yet, man. It all determines what it look like around that corner. Because it could be packed with a bunch of trucks waiting, or it could be a bunch of doors already taken up. So let's see how long I'm gonna be here. So I'm checked in right now. So he just got a double check. He can't find my order number, paperwork. So yeah, I'm just waiting for that. Hopefully he finds it, so I don't have to be here getting checked in no longer than I have to. So I got my seal for the back of the trailer when I'm done getting loaded. I gotta go indoors 16 through 20. 16 through 20. It took me a little time. He couldn't find my paperwork, so I don't know what he had to keep going back and forth to his little cubicle area to figure out, but it didn't take too long. So I'm all set, man. So I don't have my gloves right here, so I'm just gonna open them now. There's no trucks behind me, so I'm good to go. I'm hoping it looks good back there. Hoping it looks good back there. And the rain stopped. The rain stopped. I was driving. Once I got to New York, the rain turned to drizzle. I drove from Massachusetts to New York. I took the thruway, which brought me to 87, and that's when the drizzling stopped. And once I got on 88, completely no rain. Now, you know, I'm out here upstate. It barely looked like it rained. Like, you can tell it rained because some places are more damp, but it barely looks like it. So yeah, man, let's go see what it look like around that corner. Doors 16 to 20. So let's see if any of those doors are actually open for me. Man, I'm telling you, when I come here, every time I come here, it's so crowded up front right here. I don't see no trucks up front. Or there's like 1 or 2 trucks waiting down there, waiting for a door to get open. So I'm just hoping I have a door for me open. Because I could say right now, oh, it's empty. There's gonna be a door because I don't see no traffic. There ain't no trucks up there fighting to get in or get out. There's no lined up traffic waiting for a door, so I know I'm good. And then I can turn right around here, and there can be all doors loaded already, and a truck on the side, and like maybe like 2 or 3 trucks parked in the corner waiting to get into a door. So I learned not to speculate at this place. You know what they say, looks are deceiving, right? So yeah, man, it's just all about when I get around this corner. Once I get up to this corner, see what it look like. It's like having my heart racing. Boom, 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 boom. You never know, man. You never know. So I know once I get around here, see what it looks like. Oh, I see a truck parked. He has his doors open, so I'm assuming he's waiting for a truck. You see what I mean? Oh, wow. That's crazy. I'm able to get right up in the door. This whole spot is just completely emptied. I never came here and it was like this. Ever. Wow. I love this. I love this for me, man. Never have I came to a place and it was like this. Where I'm able to just pull right up and just back into a spot. We got up in here nice. Let's go chalk the wheels. I can't believe I came here and I have all these doors open. That's never happened. And being that I'm the only one over here, I'm hoping and praying I could get up out of here quickly. But that don't mean nothing. Man, I don't even need these gloves. Alright, man, so let's just wait around here, see how long this takes to get up out of here. So, upon checking out, getting my bill of lading, there is no bill of lading. So he can't find it, so I guess it hasn't been printed out yet. So he went into the warehouse to see what's going on with my paperwork, so that way I could be on my way. There was actually a guy who was behind me, but he said he had 2 hours on the clock of drive time, but where he has to go, it's like 2 hours, something like that. I got confused because I was worried about my BOL and how where's my BOL. But either way, long story short, I let him go ahead of me because I know how it is when you're running out of drive hours. I felt bad for the guy, so I said, you know what, you can handle him first. He needs to be out of here. Handle him, and I'll be on my way once he get out of here. I know I got plenty of drive hours. I probably got like 3.5, 4 hours of drive time, and I'm only going an hour away for the night. So yeah, so let's wait around and see about it. I don't know if my truck's in the way. I'm gonna go check that out. Cause he still has to run inside. Oh no, my truck's good. You know what, now that I'm out here, I might as well just throw my seal on it too. Yeah, still drizzling out here. But as long as it ain't pouring down, I'm cool with it. Yeah, this is crazy, man. Excuse me. On the way in, they can't find my paperwork. On the way out, they can't find my BOL. Get it together. All right. Sealed up, locked and loaded. All right, let's go see if he's back in his office yet. Yeah, my coworker, he's on the other side. And I was just texting him, and he said they still didn't get to him. Oh, he's texting me now. Crazy. Damn, still on green. Whoa. All right, let's see about it. Yeah, I don't see him in there, so he didn't come back in yet. Always wipe your feet before going in someone's house. Yeah, he's not back in here yet, so I'm still waiting on him. This is crazy. And these are some other parts about driving, truck driving, that is just unpredictable. You just never know. Anything could happen. On the road or off the road, it does not matter. It's always something. Yeah, so let's just wait for it. Man, you couldn't believe how long it took me to get this bill of lading. It took about an hour. It had got lost in the system, and the system in the computer somehow, some way. How, I don't know. So they had to make calls to Florida to figure out what's going on. Truck started building up in the front, so I had to move my truck. There was nowhere to go. So I had to go move my truck, and I had to park on the street. And guess what? It's a no parking zone. There's a sign there saying no parking, but I had no choice but to park there because there was nowhere else to park. So I had no choice but to park there. So right now I got my bill of lading. So I'm gonna shoot to go fuel up this bad boy because it needs fuel. And then I'm gonna head to the hotel because I got an early start tomorrow. I gotta get up at 4 o'clock, get ready, and then be on the road for 5. It's gonna be snowing, so I'm getting up a little extra early in case I have to clean my truck off, the windshield and everything. So yeah, man. At least the truck's nice and toasty. But yeah, man, let's go. So I prepaid for my fuel.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Always hold the doors for ladies, gentlemen. Always hold the doors for the ladies. So I mean, it started to rain down. So this wasn't your average check-in, man. This check-in was a little bit peculiar. It's a little bit different, might I say, because she saw where I was from on my license, and she had a crazy story. So she was like, "Oh, you don't want to hear this crazy story? I'm taking that one." I said, "Oh, try me. I've been through a lot of shit too. Try me." So she told me her crazy story, and the craziest part about it is, It was identical to a story that I had. So identical. Let's get in this room and I'm gonna tell you. So, she looked at my license and then she saw I was from Providence, Rhode Island. For those of you who don't know where Providence, Rhode Island is the smallest state on the map. It's right next to New York. It's right next to, well, it's a little bit from New York. It's like 4 hours from New York, 5 hours. So it's mainly next door to Massachusetts and Connecticut. It's called Rhode Island. It's not Long Island. I know I got a New York hat on, so it's not in New York. No, it's its own state. All right, now that I schooled you, little geography. So she took my license. She said, "Oh, you're from Rhode Island, Rhode Island. Oh, I got a story from out there, real dark story." I was like, "Oh yeah, try me." So she starts telling me, and she was saying how when she went out there, she was doing some illegal activity. You know what I'm saying? And she wasn't specific, but I could read between the lines. And she was saying she was doing some illegal activity, and you know she was making a sale. So these two guys. She agreed to meet them in the alleyway. So they drove. She drove. She followed them to this alleyway. When it was time to do the transaction, one of the guys got in the front seat. The other guy got in the back seat, and she had a dog with her, a Labrador Retriever. So when they got in the car, she said the guy in the front seat pulled the gun out, put it to her face, and ran her pockets. The other guy in the back seat grabbed over her shoulder and was trying to pull on her purse to try to steal her purse. So basically she was getting robbed. She said she was scared, but for some reason she couldn't let go of that pocketbook. Yeah, you had that pocketbook. And it was crazy. So when she's telling me this story, I'm going in my mental Rolodex and I'm like, man, this story is similar to something that happened to me. Only difference is it happened in a different location. It happened in Boston. It happened in Jamaica Plains, to be exact. Now, this happened over 15 years ago, but I was real young. But it still happened, and it was kind of similar. I, too, was doing illegal activity. I, too, was making a transaction. And I happened to follow three guys into a dark backyard. It wasn't an alleyway, it was a backyard. And it was also dark, and it was three guys. And when I got back there, one of them grabbed me up. The other one put the gun in my face, and the other one was shaking my pockets down, robbing me for everything I had on me. And it's just crazy how similar our stories were. The only difference is I had no pocketbook and I had no dog. But it's just crazy how similar these stories were. Like, when she's telling me this, I'm just playing it back. Like, damn, this shit is basically identical to the same situation. The only difference is I had no dog and no pocketbook. And I had three guys, and she had two. And it's just crazy too, because you got to think, yeah, like, this world is so big. I'm so far away from home right now, and I meet some stranger I never seen before, never talked to before, and I meet this stranger who has a story to tell about the place I was born and raised in, and it's identical to a situation I've been in. It's just crazy. It just blows my mind, you know, because you could be so far away and you could meet someone and they can just have this story or this commonality, you know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. So yeah, that's the story though. So I'm about to blow out that campfire now that the tale is told. I'm gonna see y'all in the morning. And it is a white morning. I woke up periodically throughout the night to see if there was snow still falling, and it was. I'm gonna have to be real careful coming out of here. There is a plow truck plowing, but I don't know if he's gonna get to this area by the time I leave out of here. I did hear the plows all night, and that's why I kept waking up. But it is wet, you guys. It is wet. The snow is still coming down relatively quick. So I got my coffee. I did make a coffee this morning. I'm definitely gonna need it. I woke up a lot throughout the night, just having some crazy thoughts and weird ass dreams. I don't know if I was just nervous about driving in the snow today. Supposed to be bad out here. So if for any reason I don't feel comfortable, I'm going to pull over and not drive until I do feel comfortable. So hopefully the road conditions are better when I pull out of here. So yeah, man, it's time for me to get going. Alright, you guys, I am taking off. As I said, they didn't get to plow in this area yet, so I'm gonna take my time, which I don't really understand because this is the entryway, and I don't even see their tire tracks unless they came in and went around the back area, and they started working to the back and worked their way forward. But I'm gonna go slow coming out of here because they didn't get to plow right here yet. I seen a couple of trucks on the road driving by. Both trucks were driving pretty normal speed, and I keep seeing them plow trucks. Every few minutes I saw plow trucks. So I'm hoping that the roads look pretty good, but I don't know yet. I'm not on them, but I am about to be approaching the road. It's not a main road, but it's still a road, and it does look like it could be slippery. So, oh yeah, these roads do look slippery. So I'm gonna take my time, and if for any reason I feel unsafe, my ass is pulling this truck over. My ass is pulling this truck over. See, here come another plow truck. I see it making its way. He don't look like he's gonna stop. Is he gonna stop? All right, so he's letting me go. Oh yeah, these roads, they don't look terrible, but they don't look as comfortable as I would like for them to look. Come on, GPS, don't mess with me. And as soon as I turn out of the hotel, my exit is literally right here. So I'm getting on the exit right now. It's dark out. I don't know if you guys can really see it. It's pretty dark. I don't care what car's behind me that wants to complain about me going slow, that wants to beep at me and flash their lights. My ass is going slow right now. I'm real thankful for the daylight, man. I'll tell you that, because when it was darker out, I couldn't see that much far ahead. I only could see as far as my headlights. And I was doing about 25 when I pulled out because there was a lot of slush on the ground, and I didn't want to slide, I didn't want to skid, so I was just playing it real safe. Defrost these windows. And it was dark out, so I don't know when I'm coming to a downhill or an uphill, so it was too dark to see. So I was just playing it safe and doing 25. But now I can see, as daylight is coming, so I can see a lot more better. And the roads are a lot more better. Like, the roads right now, they're way more clearer than it was when I started off this morning. The roads are real slushy. There's still some slush, but it's nothing like what it was. I don't have to go to a creek. And I probably didn't have to go to a creek then either, but I like to play it safe. Better safe than sorry. It's my first time driving in the snow like this, especially going up and down hills, steep ass hills. So right now I'm at a 55 miles per hour because like I said, there's still some slush, and I know there's probably some black ice on the road too. So to avoid anything, I just want to play it safe. And my safe speed that I'm gonna feel comfortable with right now is 55. There was a lot of trucks passing me, just zooming past me as if there's nothing on the ground. But I'm not driving with ego. I'm not trying to be this super trucker. Look at me. Nah, man, I'm playing it safe. So we got about 3 hours and 15 minutes before we get to the location. I was supposed to originally get out there at 9:30. Now I'm not gonna get out there until 9:20. So that's almost an hour delay, and that's because I started off real slow because of the road condition. But I don't care. I'm still good. I'm still on time regardless, so I'm fine with it. I'm now on Interstate 90. Man, listen, if you look right now, you can see that the sun's behind the clouds. There's no snow around. You can see, semi-green and brown grass. It just, you could tell that it didn't snow out here. It didn't snow. And I do see black ice every now and then. So I do gotta be careful about the black ice. But for the most part, I could do 65 and be comfortable. Man, what the hell keep happening on my phone? I could do 65 and be comfortable. I could see the black ice where it's at, so I just gotta be wary of that. But it ain't too bad, you know, the condition ain't bad at all, so I'm pretty good, man. I'm pretty good. I'm driving pretty steady. There's not a lot of traffic right now, but I know I'm gonna get into some traffic once I get on, get through the throughway. I think I might have spoke too soon. Got a lot of cars coming off this exit. But it's still not too bad though. I'm heavy right now too. My load is heavy. So it takes a little bit of time for me to pick up the speed. Made it. Damn. I think I need to throw these pants out. But I made it, man. Felt like a long ass ride. I got gypped from sleep last night. Couldn't sleep. So I felt a little bit of tired, man. Well, a lot of bit of tired. But traffic wasn't too bad on the way here. It ended up started snowing again. Once I hit the Massachusetts line, it started to snow again. But the snow wasn't sticking, so it wasn't too bad. In case they need this to verify. I always leave that in the corner. But the snow wasn't too bad on the way in, and then out of nowhere, the sun ended up coming out, and then it stopped. As the more I got into Mass, the more I went up the interstate, it started to stop. And look at the ground now. It's barely wet. Sun's out. It's probably about 43 to 45 degrees right now, and I'm just guessing. It could be a little cooler. I get hot real quick. So there's a truck in the door already, but there's another door open, so I'm gonna slide in right next to him, and I'm gonna go check in, and hopefully they get right to me, so that way I can get up out of here. You already know. I like coming here because these people are always real nice to me. They give me drinks and everything. And the bathroom here is real clean, so I get to use it, especially after this long ride. I did stop early. I did stop about 2.5 hours in to get some breakfast and use the restroom. But, you know, I got to go again. That was a long time.
Wow, it's kind of chilly.
Yeah. I just came back from upstate. It was actually snowing out there.
What do you mean by upstate? Upstate New York?
Yeah, Elmira. Snowing. It looks like a little blizzard.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
Then I come out here, it's a little more warmer and the sun's out. Confusing weather.
What's your trucking company? Regional?
Regional Warehouse and Logistics.
And what's your name?
Ty Harrison.
Ty. T-Y?
Yes.
Mr. Ty.
Yes, ma'am.
Radio.
So I actually had to run back outside and go back in the truck and grab my bill of lading because I grabbed the wrong paperwork. So I used the restroom. Felt so good, man. Nice and clean in there, man. Yeah, see, that's how a bathroom supposed to be. So I'm just gonna wait now, and once I get loaded, then I'll yank this out the door, seal it up, and that's it. So they fucked up on my bill of lading. I noticed they put the wrong date. They put 9/25. It's actually 11/22. So I have to go get that fixed. I was about to pull up out of here, and once I looked at the paperwork and noticed it, I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Let me get this. Ah, fuck. paper flew away. I'm like, let me get this corrected before I get up out of here. Because if I leave here and I bring this shit back and it's not the right date, there'll be no payment. And that's my boss being upset with my ass. So luckily for me, I did check the bill of lading. So let's go get this switched up. All right, so I thought my paperwork was fucked up. I thought they fucked up the date, because right here it says 9/25/24, 22/12. So I was confused because I sent this picture to my boss and he was asking me what's that date about. So I was confused too, because it also shows today's date and a signature with my signature from yesterday when I picked up the load. So on my so I had to see where this number came from. So I looked at my my pickup list and I see that pallet number 1, 2. So this is a bunch of pallets and it's showing at 925. So basically the 925 is basically how the is basically the pallets. So I guess they just wrote it on the paperwork so they can identify the pallets and make sure that it goes with the load. So I did figure this out. That's what happens when you gotta use your brain sometimes. You just gotta figure shit out. If you like these videos and you want to continue to see more videos like this, I need you to get down in the comments. I need you to like, share, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see y'all in the next one.